You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Hey, happy holidays and happy new year. Welcome to Friday. I'm Dalby, and this is the 8th and final bonus episode of the BaDPod to get you through our holiday off time, looking back on some of your favorite moments of 2025 or season 5 of the Brock and Dalby Show. First, I know some of you are just here for the code word, and honestly, I respect the hustle. So to reward you, it's SMART, S-M-A-R-T, S-M-A-R-T. Just like the 65-inch smart TV, someone will be winning next week when the show is back live. So go enter SMART on the contest page on the free Seeker app today on your iPhone or your Android, and then you are entered. You're good to go. Now listen, you can't believe everything you hear. Except from me. I will always be honest with you, but there is fake news everywhere, and it can be tough to spot. I have developed a pretty keen ear for it, though, thanks to one of our favorite games on the show, Real or Fake, where Brock and the friends of the show will team up to make up fake news, and I've got to spot the truth. I do not always get it right, though. Here are some of the best fake outs from 2025.
Is it real? Is it fake? Do we even care? Let's find out.
In honor of Pat Riley's three-peat trademark, we're going to do the trademark real or fake this morning. I'm going to give you a trademark,
Okay.
and you tell me if you think it's legit or not.
If it's actually held at the old patent office.
We'll start off with this one. Facebook has the word face trademarked. Do you think that's real or fake?
You know what? Honestly, nothing about Zuckerberg surprises me anymore. Let's go ahead and say that's real.
Yeah, he's got face, he's got book, and he's also got home trademarked.
Home?
Yeah, but it's only telecommunication companies that can't use those like names or slogans.
That's still super weird, but okay, all right.
All right, next one is Donald Trump and you're fired. Is that real or fake?
I think I've actually heard that one. Is that real?
It's actually not real.
Really?
He tried to trademark it.
That might be it.
Back in the day because of The Apprentice and stuff.
Yeah.
But apparently there's some board game that has you're hired.
Oh.
And in a court of law, they said they're too similar.
It's too close.
So he actually doesn't have it trademarked.
Do you think now that he's the president, he'll like give it to himself? Like, now, take that board game. Suck it, Parker Brothers.
I mean, with all the stuff he's doing.
Honestly.
All right, next one here is Tommy Lee trademarked the term scumbag back in 1999.
Back in 1999. I mean, maybe I'm just falling for everything, but you know what? That feels true.
That was not true. But it feels too believable.
It felt right. I mean, the same guy who got mayhem tattooed on his belly button.
He is a scumbag.
A little bit,
yeah.
Okay.
Next one here is NBA player Anthony Davis has the term fear the brow trademarked. If you don't know who Anthony Davis is, he's a large basketball player known for his unibrow.
I know for a fact that he has some sort of unibrow trademark. I can't remember if this is it, so I'm going to say true.
That one is true.
Yeah.
He's got fear the brow and raise the brow.
It's also just shave it, man. This doesn't have to be your identity. I have a unibrow too. If I don't shave it, you can fix this.
O.J. Simpson trademarked the juice is loose after his court case.
Please be true. No,
that is not true.
OJ!
He did try and file a trademark for his initials, OJ and the juice, but obviously, considering orange juice and so many juices out there, they did not let that one pass.
See, I think he could have had a chance with the juice is loose, but I get why maybe he didn't want that one.
Next one in here is you cannot take photos of the Eiffel Tower at night. That is a trademark that the Eiffel Tower has.
I've seen Wait, have I seen pictures of the Eiffel Tower at night? You know what? I've said true to literally every other one, so true.
Yeah.
Really?
The Eiffel Tower itself is part of a public domain, and pictures can be taken of it freely, but it has a lighting display that is a separate work of art that is technically protected by a copyright. Therefore, if you were to publish a photo of the Eiffel Tower at night, it would be illegal.
So, yeah, like I could post it on, like, Facebook, but if I tried to make money off of it...
Yeah, if you're putting it in a magazine or something.
I'm going to get whacked with a baguette.
Yeah, exactly. All right, final one here. Will Smith trademarked keep my name out your mouth.
No way. If I say false to any one thing on the list, it has to be this. That can't be true.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure, but I'm...
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Chris Rock did trademark slap, though.
Get out of here.
No, I'm kidding. I wish so.
I'm so gullible.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So I found a new band yesterday called The Weather Station because they're apparently going to be going out on tour later on this year. And I was confused because I thought it was talking about the television channel, The Weather Network, and was trying to figure out what that tour would be.
Doing like the ESPN game day thing, yeah.
So I want to do a real or fake here today. I found some real, mostly Canadian bands with weather-related names, because it does feel like kind of a Canadian cheat code. If you're going to name your band, name it after the weather. And then also we had some people text in some really good fake ones here. So I'll run them by you. You answer real or fake.
All right.
You'll either get a ding or a buzz. First one up, an indie folk band called Snowblink.
Snowblink?
Snowblink.
I'm going to say that's fake. I just feel like you're combining things I like, Snow and Blink-182.
I like where your head is at, but no, that is a real and not great band.
No.
They do like dreamy, ethereal indie
Snowblink?
folk. Yeah.
Okay.
Next one up, Sundogs Rising.
Sundogs Rising?
Sundogs Rising, a psychedelic funk band.
I want it to be real. Please be real.
Nope, that's a fake one.
Damn.
That one was sent in. Thank you to whoever texted that in to 762-555.
Sundogs Rising is a great name,
That's
by the way.
a great one. Next up, Cold Front Conspiracy, a post-punk band from Winnipeg.
Cold Front Conspiracy?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I know, right?
Please be real.
That's another one that got sent in.
That's not real? Oh, man.
Which means, by the way, if you hear any of these fake bands and you want to start
There's no copyright on any of them.
Cold Front Conspiracy is, as of right now, available for use. Next up, Chinook.
Chinook?
Yeah.
That's got to be real. Someone has to use that.
That is a real Australian folk and bluegrass band named after the Alberta weather phenomenon.
I was going to say, do they have Chinooks in Australia? Is that a thing?
No, apparently someone took a trip to Canada and was like, what a thing, let's call our band
Oh,
this.
I mean, they spend all that time out in Banff working at Sunshine anyway, so
All right, so you are 1 for 4 so far.
not good.
Lightning Dust. A
Lightning
rock band,
Dust?
indie rock band based out of Vancouver with a bit of a heavier sound.
That's so lame that it's got to be real. That's got to be a band that just plays bars, right?
Yeah, that's
Lightning
pretty much
Dust?
it.
Yeah.
I also love that it's like a Vancouver rock band. That's lame.
Lightning Dust seems like the kind of band that would send us emails and they're like, we're making our big break. And
Yeah.
it's like,
And then you put on the first song and you're just like, no.
Guys, you're going on tour with Helix. It's not that big of a deal. Relax.
All right. You've got a chance. You're coming on strong in the back half. If you get this right,
Yeah.
you finish 500.
All right.
The final band name, they're from St. John's, and they're an East Coast true style rock band called the Windbreakers.
Called the Windbreakers. Oh, please be real and please tell me they all wear windbreakers.
I'm sorry, man. I made that one up.
Oh, that has to happen.
That's
Someone
a
has
gimmick
to do that.
waiting to happen.
And they got to have a song called The Wind Didn't Stand a Chance.
Dude, imagine they go off stage at the end of the set, and instead of having like some weird like drum track to bring them back on for the encore,
It's just the swishing of their suits.
whoosh, 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 whoosh. Oh, here comes the band.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
All right, spring training started last week, but one of our favorite things is minor league baseball team names. And I'm going to give you team names here this morning.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me if they were a real or a fake minor league baseball team.
That's the thing, man. Is anytime you see like a major sports team announce their name, it's always like serious and minor league baseball more than anyone else. They love to have fun with it, which means it could literally be anything.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we will start off with the Gwinnett Strippers.
The Gwinnett Strippers.
Is that a real or fake baseball team?
I'm gonna say I don't think you could make up Gwinnett, so I'm gonna say real.
That is real, and it's
Hell
something
yeah.
to do with fish. I don't know.
The fish
I don't know much
strippers?
about fish, but yeah, the logo is a fish.
Fish nets, maybe.
Yeah,
That's what-
Maybe. All right, next one here. We have got the Hub City Spartan Burgers.
Spartan burgers?
The Hub City Spartan Burgers.
Well, that sounds delicious. It doesn't sound real. I'll say fake. Really?
No, that one's real.
That's awesome.
That one is real. They are the Texas Rangers farm team. The logo is absolutely incredible. It is just a burger with a baseball bat.
That's amazing.
Sick, right?
It should also have like a big Roman shield.
Next one we got here is the St. Paul Bearers.
St. Paul Bearers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like pallbearers. Ooh.
Is that real or fake?
I don't know if funeral is the right theme for a baseball team, other than maybe the Blue Jays these days, so I'll say fake.
It would be good if their mascot was just death.
Just a Grim Reaper.
Yeah, just walking around.
But with a big scythe on a baseball bat.
Next one here, the Sugarland Space Cowboys.
Sugarland Space Cowboys? Sure, that sounds real enough.
That is the AAA affiliate of the Houston Astros.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Next one here, we have got the Reading Fighting Phils.
Reading Fighting Phils. PHILS or FILLS?
PH.
I'll say fake. Oh, wow.
No, that is the Philadelphia Phillies farm team.
Amazing.
Were you thinking it was like guys like Phil fighting?
Honestly, I was picturing, what's that dude from Modern Family? Phil Dunphy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got a couple more here. The Arkansas Puddle Boys.
Puddle Boys? No way.
Yeah, someone texted that one.
That would be fantastic, but there's no shot.
All right, finally here, we've got the Northwest Arkansas Big Naturals.
The Northwest Arkansas Big Naturals.
Yeah.
I want it to be real. They're Big Naturals. They gotta be real.
It's not real. Someone texted that in, but the team name actually is the Northwest Arkansas Naturals.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just put big in front.
Well, listen, naturals of all sizes should be respected.
Yeah, I mean, that one should be in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So we were talking about like insurance scams and insurance fraud, and I thought I would look up some of the craziest insurance claims that adjusters have ever said that they've had come across their desk. And I want to do a real or fake with you here, but there's a bit of a twist. See, I didn't make up any of these stories. 3 of these will be real insurance claims, and the others will be fraud.
Okay.
That was caught.
So did they get away with it or not?
Basically, that's the question.
Okay.
So the start is a Kentucky man claimed hail had damaged his car, causing perfectly symmetrical divots all along the front end and needed replacement.
I'll say that's real because people do the hail thing all the time.
So that is actually fake. The man used a hammer to make all of the individual dents on the car and had to pay a pretty significant fine for the fraud.
That's hilarious.
This one is a farmer lost his phone inside a cow that he was helping to give birth.
Yo!
They found the phone, but insurance did have to buy him a new one as it was ruined beyond repair.
What was he doing with the phone in his hand?
He was using it as a flashlight because it was dark outside.
Please be real. Please be real.
That is a real story.
That's so messed
of
up.
A man in the States who lost the phone inside the cow.
Imagine if he was on video mode. Oh my God.
Homeowners in Ottawa found bats living in a sealed attic in their home, along with 2 to 3 feet of solid bat poop, which would seep through the structure. Real or fake?
I'm going to say that one's fake.
That is real. The insurance company had to pay for a full rebuild because there was so much guano in the house, in the walls, and in the ceiling.
That's the real Dark Knight.
That is the real Dark Knight.
Oh my God.
A man claimed a car and house fire happened simultaneously while he was cooking. Said that a pan caught fire. He tried to put it out with a dish towel. The dish towel started a kitchen fire. He got the pan and threw it out the door, thinking it would land in the driveway or somewhere. And it unfortunately landed right in the front window of his car.
That sounds so stupid that I'm hoping that it's fake.
It is insurance fraud, yes. This man burned his car and his house to try and get some new free stuff and came up with a Three Stooges script to explain it all.
Or he was just really bad at cooking and messed up and tried to use it as an even better excuse.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
An elderly man on a cruise got seasick and threw up overboard, losing his dentures in the process, and filed a lost luggage claim.
Real?
Not only real, but the man got his free set of dentures because the policy claimed that they were not his actual teeth and so therefore they were part of his belongings.
Yeah.
And so he got free teeth.
Damn. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, he brought them with him.
It's just hilarious to call your dentures luggage.
At that point, you're taking them everywhere you go.
That's true.
They're not going with you. You're bringing them.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
With a Colorado low coming through parts of the country this week, I couldn't help but laugh at all the winter storm names that there are out there. So I've got some people to text in 762-555 some fake storm names, and it is up to you to decipher if they are real or fake winter storms.
The names that the professionals and the experts have come up with for weather fronts and weather phenomenon are almost as ridiculous as the astronomy names for like different moons and skies.
It's ridiculous.
I don't have a lot of confidence that I'll be able to pick out the real from the fake, but let's see what you came up with.
All right, first one here is Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express is weed. It's a movie, it's a weed strain.
That is true.
If it's also a weather phenomenon, I don't want it.
Is it real?
I'm saying it's fake. Get out of here.
No, it's real. This name is given to very specific series of storms that originate in the Hawaiian Islands that travel along the very narrow corridor in the upper atmosphere of the Pacific Ocean.
Haven't the Hawaiians suffered enough?
Unlike the jazz cabbage, it is not chill. We've got the Manitoba Mauler.
Manitoba Mauler sounds like a professional wrestler from like somewhere in the middle of the province.
Real or fake?
That's fake. What?
That is real. That is a term used to describe a fast-moving, low-pressure storm system that originates in the province of Manitoba.
That's gross.
Would be a
hate
great
it.
XFL team name, too.
Absolutely. The Manitoba Maulers are totally an arena football team.
All right, next here, we've got a BC Salmon Staller.
A BC Salmon Staller?
A BC Salmon Staller.
That sounds like a lame skateboard trick.
Is that real or fake? That is fake.
Okay.
That is fake.
Finally.
All right, next one here, we've got a Saskatchewan Screamer.
Okay, that one is real, and I only know that having worked in radio in Saskatchewan.
Yes. It is a fast-moving, low-pressure storm that originates in Saskatchewan, moves into the northern U.S. states, and it sounds like the name of a Brazzers movie.
Watching my coworkers in television news have to go on TV and go, heads up, there's a Saskatchewan Screamer coming to town.
What's she screaming about? All right, next here, we've got a Newfoundlander cousin.
There's no way. There's no way it's a Newfoundlander cousin.
That is fake.
It's great, though.
And finally, we do have the Colorado Hooker.
The Colorado. Okay, so hang on, because this whole thing started with a Colorado low.
Yes.
So you're telling me that Colorado has multiple different weather phenomena named after it and chose hooker.
Do you believe that they have Colorado lows and Colorado hookers?
Is it hooker the opposite of a low?
I don't know. It's up for you to decide.
I feel like I've guessed too many fake, so I'll say real.
This is real.
What the hell's a Colorado hooker?
These ones hook into the Midwest of the United States.
Hook like a fishing hook.
So they hook in.
Yeah.
I mean, usually if you get with a Colorado hooker, you're on a Colorado low, but that's a conversation for another day, you know?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Last year, we learned about NCAA sensation Jizzle James.
Yes, sir.
And we did a real or fake of March Madness players. So we're going to do it again this year. I've got some text from people of fake names here. It is up to you to tell me if they are a player that is actually playing a March Madness this year or not, okay?
And these ones, I mean, this is just a coin toss. Like, some of these names that are real are so bizarre. They all feel made up.
All right, first one here. Puff Johnson. He plays for Penn State.
Puff Johnson from Penn State? Sounds legit enough. It almost sounds plain, to be honest.
That is real.
In 2025, Puff Johnson seems pretty normal.
All right, next one here. We've got Supreme Cook. He plays for Oregon.
Supreme Cook?
Mm-hmm.
C-O-O-C or C-O-O-K? Or sorry, C-O-O-K? C-O-O-K-E.
C-O-O-K.
Supreme. You know what? Someone's dumb enough to have done it. I'll say real.
That is real.
That's gross.
He should get an NIL deal with like Gordon Ramsay or Guy Fieri or something. Next one we've got here is Trey Pointer for the University of Arkansas.
Trey Pointer? Like is in three-pointer? No way that's real.
That is fake.
Oh, thank God.
That is fake.
That's 2 on the nose. You're screwing your kid naming him that.
Next, we've got Always Right. He plays for Rhode Island.
Always Right?
It's Always, and then Right is spelled W-R-I-G-H-T.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to say that's real.
That is real.
Oh, that sucks.
It must suck to date that guy.
He's always right.
Next one here is Bucket Schuster.
Bucket Schuster?
Plays for the University of Ohio.
I could see that. This is where the game gets in my head. Because I could see that being real. But I feel like you've got to have some fakes in here, so I'm going to say fake.
That one is fake.
Oh, Bucket's a great name, though.
Next, we've got Kai Yu. He's a Chinese player from Liberty, spelled K-A-I, and then his last name is Y-U.
He's Chinese, so his parents might not have even known that they were saddling him with a terrible name.
I don't know.
I'm going to say fake.
That one is real. That one is real. It might be like a cultural thing or whatever.
I'm sure they don't know what they've done.
I would hate to be that guy. He probably gets called a crybaby. The signs that you could make for him.
Is he bald?
No, he's not bald.
Thank God. Never shave your head, Caillou.
All right, final one that we've got here. Plays for the Kansas City Roos and goes by the name of Gob Gob.
Where is that guy from?
He's from like New Hampshire or something.
Gob Gob.
Yeah. Manchester, New Hampshire.
Oh.
It's a junior for the Kansas City Roos.
I'm going to say you got a look in your eyes that says that that's real.
That's real.
Wow!
Gob Gob is real.
I couldn't have a conversation. Imagine trying to do a job interview with Gob Gob.
Dude, every time he gets a rebound, they should be like, Gob Gob, Gob Gob, Gob Gob.
Gobbling up them rebounds.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
It's been a wild week in the state of Florida. There's so many Florida man stories that we haven't been able to get to this week, so I figured we would do a real or fake Florida man edition. We haven't done one of these in a while.
Okay, so you're going to read me a headline, and some of them will be real. Some of them are things you have made up.
Yeah, we got texts in here from people, so these are all listener ones, all right?
Very excited.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Florida man is wanted for stealing $1,700 worth of shopping carts.
$1,700 worth of shopping carts? That feels realistic.
That is real.
That's straight out the trailer park, boys.
It is. There are lots of trailer parks out in Florida.
No kidding.
Another one here is Florida man tries to fight woman in wheelchair at Epcot.
Not at Epcot. Jesus. Please tell me that one's fake. Oh.
No, that one's real. He said she cut him off.
She cut him in a wheelchair? Jeez, my guy, let her go.
Oh, it is real. Next one here is Florida man gets stuck in water slide while hiding from police after attempting to steal from the gift shop.
That one feels very real.
Unfortunately, that one's fake.
Oh, no.
Friend of the show, Marcus, texted that one in.
That's a good one, Marcus.
All right, another one here is Florida woman who is an assistant principal made student rub her feet and called them sexy chocolate.
No, that's arrestable. Sadly, that's probably real. Oh.
Yes, that is.
Gross!
That is real.
Straight to jail.
That is real. Florida man attempts to blow up Pepsi truck after finding out he has diabetes.
Like, it'll keep the diabetes away? Fake.
That one is fake.
That's great, though.
Shout out to Chelsea who texted that one in.
Very nice, Chelsea.
All right, we got a few more here. Florida man turns violent after being denied a free refill at a kid's lemonade stand.
Like on the sidewalk run by children?
Yeah.
God, that's probably real, isn't it?
That is real.
Oh, dude.
That is real. He got in their face. He threatened violence. The kid's dad had to come out, almost fought him.
Imagine having to fight somebody for threatening your kid's lemonade stand. Like, I didn't wake up expecting this morning.
All right, we'll wrap up with a couple more here.
Okay.
Florida man robs convenience store wielding an alligator as his weapon.
I saw that one. I know that one is real.
That one's actually fake.
What? I'm certain I saw a story about this.
That one was texted in by someone.
I feel like this is a thing.
It probably has happened before. I guarantee you it's happened before. Final one here. Florida man threw bottles of pee on worker from a business that denied him an interview.
Like a job interview?
Yeah.
You're not getting that job now. Real? Gross.
I don't know why they deny him. If they ask for a drug test, he's already given it to him.
I think you have to have it in the container. I don't think you can just have it free range.
Kind of just shows that he's progressive.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Today, we learned that Master of Wine is an actual title that you can earn as a sommelier if you put in what's essentially the equivalent of PhD work in learning about wine.
Yeah, it's not just the title of your friend that likes to drink too much boxed wine.
So today, we're doing a real or fake, where I found some other job titles that are equally as ridiculous sounding. I want to see if, Brock, you can tell the difference between real jobs and ones that we've made up here today.
All right, let's do it.
Number one is a flavor guru.
A flavor guru?
And I'll give you a description. It's an ice cream flavor designer who's in charge of testing new commercial release ice creams.
It feels like something I'd see on like a Guy Fieri show, so I'm going to say yes.
It is true. It's not Guy Fieri. It's actually the name of the people who make ice cream for Ben and Jerry's.
Really?
That's their official job title, is flavor guru.
That's what I am when I'm stoned.
Next is a vibe curator. Someone who crafts the emotional tone of physical and virtual spaces using music, lighting, and scent to align with a company's brand energy.
Oh, I really don't want this to be real, but just in the world we're living in right now, a vibe curator's got to be real, right?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, thank God.
It's not a real
Thank
job.
God.
Now, there are people who essentially do that, but the job title vibe curator is something I just made up.
That feels like something you see someone talk about on Instagram.
Number three, a chief meme archivist. And this is a person who works in a marketing department who would catalog viral digital culture to prevent millennial disengagement.
Chief meme?
Chief meme archivist. Basically someone who follows internet trends and saves the ones that they can use later.
Damn, that also feels like a real 2025 job. I'm going to say that one's fake, though.
Yeah, that one's fake. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God there's not somebody whose job is just saving things off of Reddit.
Yeah, that's like my one buddy who just sends me memes constantly.
He's a chief meme archivist. Number four, you're doing good. You're 2-1 here. A chicken sexer.
A chicken sexer?
Yeah, it's somebody who would work at either a poultry farm or something similar, who would determine the gender of baby chicks.
I thought that was going in another direction. I was going to say, I know there's a lot of controversies with what goes on in these chicken factories, but please be fake.
Oh, no, that's real.
Chicken sexer?
Chicken sexer is the official title of a person who determines the gender of baby chicks after hatching. It is a high-demand skill in the poultry industry.
In the year that is 2025, that seems unacceptable in my opinion.
You'd think that somewhere we would have changed the wording, but no, it is still, in fact, a chicken sexer. That puts you back to 500. At number 5, a chief listening officer. Someone who monitors social media and online chatter to find out what the public thinks about their specific brand.
That feels totally real. I mean, brands are always so worried what people are talking about, so yeah, real?
That is a real job. You are the chief listening officer. You are listening to the pulse of the internet.
What a terrible job. You have to comb through the comments?
Yeah, basically. You have to, Google your company and see what people are saying.
That guy must have the ultimate therapy benefits package.
All right. Hey, you can do no worse than 500. We're on the last one here. At number 6, it is the Minister of Sandwich Affairs. And basically, this is somebody who oversees lunch policies at a San Francisco startup company to ensure optimal condiment distribution.
That's gotta be fake, right?
Yeah, Sandwich Affairs sounds pretty sick, but no, that's totally made up. Well, that's good. 4 for 6. Very well done. You spotted a lot of BS here today.
Yeah.
But we also learned that radio host is a real boring job title in comparison.
I mean, not as exciting as chicken sexer. Nothing like going around checking out chickens' genitals.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We did this once before, but I want to try again with Canada Day coming up. I'm going to give you cities or town names here in our great country, Canada.
Okay.
And you need to tell me if they are real or fake, okay?
So some of these are actual places you could find on a Canadian atlas, And others are ones that you and the friends of the show have just fully made up.
100%.
Okay. Let's do this.
First one here is Punky Doodles Corners, Ontario.
Punky Doodles Corners.
Yes.
See, I immediately was like, that sounds like a real thing. Then you said Ontario. Because my brain immediately was like, well, that's got to be in Newfoundland, right? So, it does still sound familiar, though, so I'm going to say real. Wow.
It is real.
Where is that?
In Ontario.
That's fantastic.
We've got Moose Factory, Ontario.
Moose Factory is maybe it's a restaurant. I think there's a chain of restaurants called the
What do you
Moose
think?
Factory. I'm going to follow my gut. Because it worked for the first one. I'm going to say that's a real place.
That is real.
Hell yeah.
We've got St. Louis du Ha-Ha in Quebec.
St. Louis de Ha-Ha? Okay, now we're just putting sounds in there, so I will say fake. That's real.
That is a real place. Apparently, the ha-ha in French refers to an unexpected obstacle or path.
Interesting, okay.
Next here, we have got Ball Swing, Manitoba.
Ball Swing, Manitoba?
Real or fake?
Oh, there's some wild town names in Manitoba, so let's say real.
No, that one was texted in by someone.
I fell for Ball Swing.
Next, we've got Tickle Harbor, Newfoundland.
Sure, yeah, I'll say real.
Do you think that one's real? Do you think Black Tickle, Newfoundland is real?
Sure. Yeah, let's say this is part of the Tickle Belt.
That is real. Spuzzum, Ontario?
There's no way that people live in Spuzzum, Ontario.
Spuzzum is a real place.
What would you call someone who lives there?
A spuzz?
I don't like it.
Petit Oiseau, Quebec?
Petit Oiseau. Isn't that that's like Little Bird or something, right? So I'll say sure.
No, that's fake.
Ah, damn it. It felt real. I'm falling apart here.
We've got Bastard, Ontario.
Bastard, Ontario? Bastard?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is real.
That's wild. You bunch of bastards.
Jugs, PEI.
Sure. Why not?
That one was fake.
Oh, no. The problem is the ones that are real are so ridiculous that everything feels real.
Final one here. Joe Bat's Arm.
Joe Bat's Arm?
Newfoundland.
See, anything could be real in Newfoundland, so sure. You know what's not real? Newfoundland. Newfoundland's not real.
I don't know why they have so many tickle names. Somebody's uncle was up to no good back
They're
then.
just having a good time, man. Who are you to judge?
Like, what did they do? Did they just, come in on a boat and they were like, come here?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So we talk all the time on the show about these studies and surveys that science puts out that really just try to make it seem like things that are clearly bad for you, or at least not great, are suddenly miracles of modern science.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run some headlines by you. Some of them are actual, real scientific surveys that have been published in reputable papers and sources. And others are things that the friends of the show and I just fully made up.
Okay,
You're
let's go.
going to see which ones are real and which ones are fake. So we'll start with this one here. Regular naps may keep your brain up to 7 years younger.
That feels legit. I'd say yeah.
That's a real study, from a UK biobank that says that if you take regular naps, it actually slows your brain from aging.
Well, because everyone always says that you never get enough sleep, so I
right.
believe that.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Good job. Swearing while exercising can boost strength output by up to 8%.
That feels like it could be true. Just because, when you swear, you kind of you push yourself a little bit more.
It's a little more exertion.
I'll say yeah. Is that real?
Oh, that one was made up by the text line. There is something about, grunting and stuff like that can make you feel stronger, but there's no direct correlation to cuss
I'm going to
words.
say, when you're angry and you're working out, you get, a better pump. So, okay.
Next one. Couples who drink wine together live longer.
I'm going to say that one's fake.
No, that's a real one. Research shows shared moderate drinking correlates with stronger relationships and longevity.
Keyword moderate.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? This is not your excuse to go out with your significant
I was going to say,
other.
I've watched a lot of cops before.
Don't go pound a box of wine. Number 4, men with beards process visual information faster.
I'm going to say that one's fake.
You only said it's fake because you can't grow a beard.
Well, also, like, I mean, you guys should just, like, you only have beards because you hate your face.
I don't hate my face. I hate my jaw.
Yeah.
It's a very specific part of my face.
Yeah.
The rest of it's fine.
You guys got poop all in there. Remember that.
All right. Next one. Procrastinating before starting a task can increase creativity.
I'd say yeah, because you're putting something off, and then thus you get more scared about it, so maybe you get more creative as you get closer to it.
That's exactly it. A study from Yale says that moderate delay can improve creative output, and basically, yeah, that's what it is. It triggers a response inside you of minor panic to go, oh, I have to get this done right away, and your brain works over.
Someone who's a professional procrastinator, yeah.
All right, doing good. Last one. A greasy breakfast can reduce decision fatigue, basically making it easier for you to make decisions for the rest of the day.
I'd say no, man. I feel like the breakfast might take you out.
Correct. That is a fake one. It can give you a bit of cloudy thinking instead. The only thing that it makes it easier is knowing you're going to spend a chunk of your day sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, I was going to say the only time a greasy breakfast ever helps out is when you're hungover just to get through it, you know?
And even that is not necessarily true. Science does not support that claim. It's another one that feels like it was just put out there to make us feel better about ordering McDonald's after ruining our bodies.
I didn't need to know that one.
Sorry, man.
Didn't need to know that one.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So I feel like an idiot. Yesterday, I learned that a lamb and a sheep are the same thing. A lamb is just a baby sheep.
Yeah.
And then I went down this rabbit hole of just learning other baby names for other animals. So
The good news is you took a moment that made you feel bad, and now it's educational.
Well, and since I felt like an idiot, I want to see if I can make you feel like a little goofy here.
Okay.
We're going to play Real or Fake Baby Animals Edition here. All right. So I had people text in fake baby animal names. Let's see if you can figure out which ones are the real ones, which ones are the fake ones. First, we will start with salmon. Baby salmon is called a smolt.
A smolt? That sounds made up, but usually I'll say real. Usually you like to start with a real one
That
to
is
get
a real
things
one.
going.
That
A
is
smolt?
Next, a cockroach. Baby cockroach is known as a nymph.
A nymph? No, a nymph is something else.
No.
Really?
A cockroach, actually a grasshopper, any insect that undergoes incomplete metamorphosis is a nymph.
I don't like... So
Doesn't
what's-
have the O on it, so it's
I
not
was
as
gonna
greasy as you
say,
think it
how
is.
do those two things tie together?
Baby hamsters are known as Hamiltons.
They absolutely are not.
That is fake.
But I kind of want to call them that now.
Baby swans are known as flappers.
Flappers? No, I think that's like a lady in the 50s. I don't think that's a swan.
No, they are known as
What?
flappers, yes.
A flapper.
Baby raccoons are known as rascals.
God, they should be. But are they? I'm going to say no.
That is fake.
That one fits, though. They are a bunch of rascals.
Baby beavers are known as cooters. Real or fake?
I feel like this is a trap, so I'm going to say fake.
That is fake.
Okay.
Baby oysters are known as spats.
Spats. Oh, no. I think I've heard that. Real?
That is real.
That one I've heard before.
Baby pigs are known as shoats.
Shoats? Oh, maybe heard that too?
That is
real.
true. That is true.
Yeah.
Baby rhinos known as a knuckle.
As a knuckle? I don't feel comfortable with that. No, I'm going to say no.
That is fake.
That's fake. Okay, we're on a roll now.
And final one here. The mosquito.
Okay.
Baby known as a wriggler.
Ugh. A wriggler?
Yeah.
If you'd have said, like, a baby worm was a wriggler, I might have... But I don't like the feel of that word in my mouth. I'm going to say fake.
That is real.
A wriggler?
A wriggler.
I don't know. Hard R, too much.
So, yeah, I was going to say, it feels aggressive. Like, if you see one of those little babies, get these goddamn wrigglers out of here.
No, you got to be like in your mid-70s on a porch swing to say it like that.
You got to watch your tone on that one. Seriously.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Yesterday, I learned that Kiss was originally called Wicked Lester, which, thank God they changed that band name. So I want to do a real or fake original band names, the name a band had before they got big.
So these are real bands, and some of their first names are actual real things, but others are made up by you and the texters.
Correct.
Okay.
First one here is One-Eyed Trouser, is what the Trews were originally called.
Yeah, it is the Trews. I've definitely heard that one before.
Yes, they actually shortened it to Trouser and then had legal disputes with a Scottish band.
They found out there was already a Trouser and had to go through the process of becoming the Trews.
Did you know that Limp Bizkit was originally called Furious Fred and the Jury Duty?
The only reason I think it's fake is because I feel like I would have heard that before. So I'm going to say fake.
That is fake. Someone
God, it's believable though, right? Like if you showed me one photoshopped album cover, I'm buying it.
Next one here is Creed was originally known as Naked Toddler.
Can't imagine why they'd have to change that.
Real or fake?
You know what? I kind of think I've heard that before. Is it real?
That is real.
Yeah.
The guitarist was quoted as saying, "The name was poorly received by audiences, especially women. It was very tough to pick up girls after a concert when your band is called Naked Toddler."
Yeah, you can't walk out on stage and be like, "We are Naked Toddler."
Did you know that Puddle of Mud was originally called Brown Pudding? Real or fake?
Please be fake.
That is fake.
That's so gross.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers were originally called Tony, Flo, and the Miraculously Majestic Masters of Mayhem.
I feel like you have told me this while drunk before. That's true.
That is true. It's one of my favorite things.
We've been at a bar taking drinks and you've been like, "Hey, did you know?"
It's one of my favorite random facts about the band. When you hear stories about them being on drugs, you're like, you don't say.
You couldn't tell. There were no signs.
All right, final one here.
Okay.
The Goo Goo Dolls began as the Sex Maggots before becoming the Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh. First of all, shout out to the Goo Goo Dolls. What have they been up to? Iris was a banger.
The Sex Maggots, real or fake?
I'll say real. Yeah.
Would that not be crazy if the same band that was like, "I'd give up forever," touch?
Did you hear the song from the City of Angels soundtrack by the Sex Maggots? Real tearjerker.
Hey, babe, before we get hot and heavy, let me put on a little Sex Maggots for you here. After we listen to Naked Toddler.
Hey, you going to the Naked Toddler show later?
Pardon?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
All right, after spending a lot of time just looking up animals, I came across some really funny animal names.
Okay.
So species, I want you to tell me if these are real or fake animals, okay?
Is this an animal that exists on this planet, or is it something from your brain?
Shovel-nosed guitarfish.
Shovel-nosed guitarfish. The guitarfish part feels weird, but I'll say shovel-nosed sounds. I'll say yes, real.
That is real.
Really?
It's actually a ray, which looks like a mix of a shark and a stingray. That
okay.
Found off the Gulf of California there.
Does it look like you could put strings on it and rip a solo?
Kind of. It is in the shape of a guitar, yeah.
Sick.
The Adelaide Leaner.
Adelaide Leaner? I don't even know what animal that would be. I'll say fake.
That is fake. Someone texted that in. The Gilded Gerald.
The Gilded Gerald? Let's say that's real.
No, that one's fake.
I should have known. It's your buddy Gerald. Damn it.
All right, next one here. The Monkey-Faced Prickleback.
Monkey-faced Prickleback? Sounds like something that's going to start a fight at the bar. Real.
That is real.
What is it?
It is a nearshore fish with an elongated eel-like body.
A monkey-faced fish? Sounds awesome.
Dude, calling someone a monkey-faced prickleback would get you knocked out at the bar.
You're not having a good time.
Next one here is a dick.
Sure. Yeah, let's say that's real.
A dik-dik is the name of a species of antelope found in the bushlands of eastern and southern Africa.
Get in the car, boys. We're going dik-dik hunting.
It's a whole different weekend. All right, next one here is the scrote spider.
That's got to be fake.
That one is fake.
You can't follow up the dik-dik with the scrote spider and think I'm going to fall for it.
What about the aggravation?
The name of the animal is aggravation?
It's actually 2 words. It's agra and vation.
Fake.
No.
Really?
That is real. That is a particular species of beetle.
The aggravation beetle.
It was named apparently after how difficult it is to find out anything more about the species. That's what the scientists said.
Love that.
All right, got a few more here. We've got the big back Jessica.
The big back Jessica? I think we went to high school together. I'm going to say that's fake.
That one is fake. And finally, the cockchafer.
You know what? I feel like you're trying to go out in a bag. Let's say that's real.
That is real.
Why?
The cockchafer are fairly large brown beetles in Europe that are often seen swarming around streetlights in the spring.
Damn beetles, man. Really, whoever's out here naming beetles needs to grow up.
Those beetles of the night. Hang out with a lady of the night, you'll feel like that beetle.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We love baseball names, and we've done this before with like real or fake baseball names, but everything is so Jays heavy on social media right now. I saw a list of the greatest baseball names in Jays history.
Oh, okay.
So I want to do a real or fake. You got to tell me, were they a real Blue Jay, or is it something someone made up and texted in here?
I mean, there's so many great names on the J. Like we talk about Trey Savage is a great name. Bo Bichette's a fun name to
For
say.
sure.
Even George Springer with the Springer Dinger.
Just works.
But there's a whole history of Jays.
So we'll start here. Candy Maldonado.
That is a real name. Yes, that is a great
Was on the 92
baseball
World
name.
Series Jays team there. Huck Flenner.
Huck Flenner?
Yeah.
Was he a pitcher by chance? Did Huck?
I don't know. Do you think it's real?
I'm going to say that feels fake.
That is real. He was a pitcher on the Jays 93 World Series team.
Is that his government name?
Huck Flenner.
He was born to be a pitcher.
Dickie Lovelady.
Dickie Lovely. I know there's a lot of Dickies in the history of baseball, but I don't think there was a Lovelady.
Oh, we talked about this earlier this year. He started the season with the Jays and got traded to the Mets.
That's right.
His name was Richard Lovelady, and he officially changed his name to Dickie.
Which was the right call. That was the right move.
Max Batterson?
Max Batterson, son of a batter? Fake.
Yeah, that was fake.
Okay, finally. Oh my God. I was like, we're due.
Eugene Sauceman.
Eugene Sauceman? Like Gossman, but with an S? You know what? Sure, real.
No, that was fake.
No, come on!
Too good to be true. Socrates Burrito?
Burrito?
Socrates Burrito.
Fake.
Played a handful of games for the Jays back in 2019. Didn't pan out. Now playing in Korea.
Burrito didn't pan out, you say? That's crazy.
We've got Rance Mulliniks.
Rance Mulliniks is a real player. I remember that name.
Shortstop for 10 years with the Jays. And
Hell
of course,
yeah, he
winning in
was.
92. Known for his great mustache as well.
Big mustache.
We've got Jan Borger.
Jan Borger sounds like a name I remember. I'm going to say real.
No, that's 100% fake.
It sounds more like a hockey name, if I'm being honest.
It's pretty good. We've got Butch Edge.
Butch Edge? Please be real.
It is real.
Yes.
Played 9 games for the Jays back in 1979.
Give me a Butch Edge jersey stat.
Billy Dinger.
Billy Dinger's got to be fake.
That one's fake.
Okay. Dinger's too much.
And finally, we have got Homer Bush.
Homer Bush is a real name, isn't it? Is it not? Yeah.
That is real.
Wasn't there also a Homer Bush Jr.?
Yes.
I believe there was a family. I don't know if he was a J. But
A family of fathers that don't like their children. Great baseball name, but terrible time growing up in school.
absolutely relentless in elementary school.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
All right, we like to do this every year because the Coachella lineup just got announced. And the older you get, the more names you look at the lineup and you're like, who the hell is that?
So here I am, 12 days ahead of 42, and you're about to lay on a handful of actual Coachella playing bands, and then also some that were made up by friends of the show.
Yes, and you have to tell me, is it real or is it fake?
I feel like my score gets worse every year.
All right, first one in here is Creepy Nuts.
Creepy Nuts? Sounds real enough, sure.
That is real. That is a Japanese hip-hop duo.
Okay, so I assumed it was a real band. In a million years, never would have landed on Japanese hip-hop.
Right. Next one here is Fleshwater.
Fleshwater? Please no. That can't be real.
No, that is real.
Oh.
It is an alternative shoegaze soft grunge band from Boston.
Here. I bet their bio
That's
sucks.
what the description says. Next, we've got Tequila Enema Bong Hit.
Tequila Enema Bong Hit? Mm-hmm. No.
That one is fake.
I'd rather see that than Fleshwater.
We've got Geppetto and the Lying Sun.
Ooh, I hope that's real. That's a sick name.
No, friend of the show, Jan, texted that in.
Somebody start a band.
It's a great name,
is
is it
it
not?
Sun is so good.
Like a two-person band,
Yeah.
White Stripes kind of thing.
Sick.
We've got Freak Slug.
Freak Slug? Sure. Yeah.
That is real. Known by her stage name, Freak Slug, a British indie rock musician from Manchester.
All right, I buy that. That makes sense.
We've got Glitterer.
Glitterer? Like someone who glitters?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say fake.
No, that one's real.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of like the punk band Title Fight. Apparently it's that guy's side project.
Really? Well, if you'd have said Title Fight, I would have said real, so that counts for something.
Woke Genital.
Woke Genital? Fake. Come on.
Yeah, that one's fake.
Okay, you got your eyes went up? I was like, no way.
And finally, the Bob Baker Marionettes.
The Bob Baker Marionettes? You know what? In a world where Jeff Dunham is famous, sure, that's real.
Dude, and it's legit puppets. They're having puppets at Coachella.
Amazing.
Look at these things. These things are terrifying looking.
Oh, no, that's the kind of thing where if you stayed in like an old B&B, you'd run.
Dude, if you're at a festival, you're at Coachella, and you're off something, what a terrifying thing to see.
You know what? There's crazy. Out of all these pictures you just pulled up, there's the one in the middle there with all the puppets, and then the puppet master next to him, and he's creepy as hell too.
Dude, someone's gonna have like acid flashbacks about this thing for the rest of their life.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Ahead of American Thanksgiving, Oreo has done something diabolical. They have created turkey-flavored Oreos and stuffing-flavored Oreos.
The idea of a savory Oreo is upsetting to me.
Oreo is known for doing all this out-of-pocket flavor stuff, so I want to see, I've got a list here of real ones and some fake ones that people texted in. You need to tell me, is it a real or fake Oreo, okay? First one in, dill pickle Oreos.
Dill pickle? You know what? There was like a big fad with dill in the recent past. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm going to say real on that one.
No, that one is fake.
They didn't go dill. Good
I'm
for
honestly
them.
surprised they didn't go that way.
For real. It's like saying they didn't go pumpkin.
Next one in here is rose-flavored Oreos.
Like the flower?
Yes.
What does a rose even taste like? That's so dumb that I don't think you would have come up with it, so I'm going to say real.
That is real.
What would a rose taste like?
I don't know. It was big in Japan, and it was supposed to taste like rose petals.
Maybe, are you sure it's not rosé, like the wine?
You're dating a diabetic. You just crack a few Oreos, leave a trail in the house to the bed for him. Next one in here is hot wings flavor.
Ooh, like a buffalo Oreo? Yeah, that feels real.
That is real.
That's gross.
Just supposed to taste like buffalo wings. It was a big hit in China, actually.
You know what I will say is somebody who likes the flavor of spicy but can't handle it, I actually, now that I think of it, might try that if it didn't burn. If it just had the flavor.
Next one here, we've got Mountain Dew Oreos.
Come on. That's got to be fake. You would have told me about that collab by now.
Imagine a Code Red Oreo.
Dude, imagine cracking an Oreo and licking out the red.
That'd be extreme. All right, next here we've got guacamole Oreos.
Guacamole Oreos. Like an atomic green filling. I'll say real.
No, that's fake.
Oh, thank God. That would have been a bad one.
Guac double stuffed.
If you open the bag and don't eat them right away, they all turn brown.
Avocado Oreo, I would believe.
Yeah, I can see it.
I would believe that one. All right, two more here for you. Wasabi Oreos.
Oh, I bet that's real for sure.
Yeah, that was a big one in China, too.
That's another one where, I wonder, is it just the flavor or does the Oreo burn your mouth?
And finally, creamed corn Oreos.
Listen, I'm going to guess that it's real, but I want you to know that with every fiber of my soul and my being, I want this to be fake.
It is real.
Oh!
Remember I said they announced the turkey in the stuffing Oreo?
This is the third course?
To go with it, the third is the creamed corn Oreo.
There are so many options on the table for Thanksgiving. We're going creamed corn Oreo?
Who asked for that, man?
That's a punishment. That's like those jelly beans that taste like snot. No one's eating this for fun.
No.
That's so disgusting.
So, look out for that on the shelves anytime soon.
As in, avoid at all costs.
If you've ever wondered what barf tastes like in your mouth, a creamed corn Oreo would be that.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Seems like everybody's got their own traditions when it comes to Christmas, but some countries have some very bizarre ones. I was looking at a list yesterday, so I got people to text some fake ones in, but I want to see if you can tell if it is a real country's tradition during the holidays or a fake one.
Okay, well, I mean, just to put things on the level, remember that we leave out milk in an open container for a fat man that travels the world. So ours are also pretty weird.
Sure. First one in here is in Norway. They hide all the broomsticks in their home to prevent the witches and evil spirits from stealing them.
You know, because Christmas has some pagan roots, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll say that's real.
That is real.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
The idea that there are witches and they will show up, but they don't have their own broom, so they need to borrow yours.
Also the idea that they can't open a closet.
Yeah. I didn't think about that part.
The Swiss tradition of shaving your neighbor over the holidays.
Shaving? Does it specify what part of the neighbor is being shaved?
That's up to your imagination, my friend.
I'm going to guess that that's problematic and that's fake.
That one is fake. Next one in here is in the Czech Republic, women keep a shoe over their shoulder. They call it shoe tossing.
A shoe over their shoulder. That's weird enough that I can't imagine you having thought it up. So I'll say that's real.
Yes, in the Czech Republic, there is a tradition of, they call it shoe tossing on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Where unmarried or single girls toss a shoe over their shoulder against the house door.
Is this supposed to lure men?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's gone to a Christmas dinner where your aunt's like, when are you going to get married? When are you going to get married?
Did you toss?
This is way worse than that.
Did you toss your shoe yet? Have you thrown your shoe at the door yet?
Next, we've got the Icelandic tradition of giving naughty kids rotten potatoes.
Rotten potatoes? That's so much worse than a lump of coal. I want that to be real. I'm going to say real.
That one is real.
That's amazing.
So apparently in Iceland, it's a tradition that kids place a shoe on their windowsill with the kids, with the apparently Yule lads.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Sure.
Leaving gifts to the children who have behaved, like candy and such, and then rotten potatoes for the naughty children.
So the rotten potato goes in your shoe?
Mm-hmm.
That's a double whammy. Now your shoe smells like rotten potato. That sucks.
Next one here is the Swedish tradition of keeping a meatball in your pocket.
Cooked or un? Doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
I'm going to say fake.
That one is
fake. Say fake. It would just be... If it's cooked, just eat it. If it's uncooked, that's unsanitary.
Finally here, we have the Catalonian tradition of the Christmas pooping log.
Can you explain it at all?
Well, do you think it's real or fake, just based off the name?
A Christmas pooping log? Sure, I'll say that's real.
It is real. They say locals in Catalonia create a character out of a log, drawing a face on it and giving it a hat. They spend a night feeding it in fruit, nuts, and sweets. So it's basically like a piñata in a sense.
Right.
Then the entire family beats the log with sticks and sings traditional songs. Some of them that translate to, if you don't crap well, I'll beat you with a stick.
And that will bring good tidings for the holidays.
Apparently, they also decorate their nativity scenes with small pooping ceramic figurines.
Yes, there's Jesus and Joseph and Mary and the wise men and the pooping logs.
I always wondered what myrrh was, you know?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
All right, I want to do one final real or fake.
Okay.
There's so many great headlines that we've talked about this year.
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of want to run through some of these and see if you can tell me, is it a real headline from this year or something made up?
See, the trouble with this is, one, like you said, we talk about some absurd and ridiculous headlines on the show, and two, I have the memory of a goldfish. So, these will be things we discussed ad nauseum, and some of it I will have forgotten about.
All right, first one here. New Jersey police chief sued for pranking his officers by putting Viagra in their coffee and pooping by their desks.
I think I do remember that one. Is that one real?
That one is real.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
If you ever thought you had a bad boss, just read that story.
He thought he was just having fun. Apparently nobody else was.
Just joshing with the fellas.
All right, next one here.
Yeah.
Uber driver wearing retired drug dealer's shirt arrested after 24 grams of meth found in car.
Oh, retired drug dealer's shirt? I don't remember this story. I'll say, what did you say where it is?
It doesn't say.
Okay. I'll say fake. That's a real one?
That
Did we
was
talk
a real
about that one?
That was a real one.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he passed out in his car.
Oh, yeah.
People were worried about him. He had the shirt on and stuff. All right, next one here. Man accidentally live streams drug deal while testing new phone camera.
Oh, God. I don't remember it, but that sounds like something that could have happened easily. I'll say Oh, I didn't even answer yet. You hit me with the buzzer.
No, that was not real. I wish it was, though.
That would have been great.
Next one here. Police find naked man in Lowe's display shed with Vaseline and phone.
I think that one was real. Didn't that happened?
That one was real.
Dude, I remember being at a Costco once and opening one of the display sheds and finding a bunch of kids just hanging out in it. I thought I was traumatized. Imagine finding that guy.
Oh, and he was, if you don't remember the story, he's doing exactly what you think he was doing.
There's no mystery to unwrap.
He ran. It's a great story. All right, we got a couple more here.
Okay.
Florida man tries to pay traffic's ticket with bag of live crabs.
Live crabs? Even for Florida, that sounds dicey. I'll say fake.
That one is fake.
Oh, that's a good one, though.
There's a lot of Florida man ones to go with here.
The
but...
Florida is its own segment. It's crazy.
All right, couple more. Court rules every dog is entitled to one bite.
I remember that story. That's real. That happened.
One was real.
What was it? Because the dog bit someone and the judge was like, it gets one.
A lady was looking for compensation or something, and they were like, well, the dog has no prior history of being aggressive.
It's a first offender.
All right, final one here.
Okay.
Plane has to make emergency landing after passengers clog toilets.
I feel like I remember that one too. That happened.
That was the Air India flight from Chicago to Delhi that had to turn around to make an emergency landing after just 5 hours because passengers clogged 11 of the plane's 12 toilets.
It's so early in the flight to have knocked off 11 bowls. That's crazy work.
It's crazy work, man.
The thing about this segment is it just makes me so excited to see how much weirder things will get in 2026.
Yeah. Well, hey, if you don't have a New Year's resolution, yours can be to not clog a toilet on a plane.
I thought you were going to say to make the list for next year.
No, hopefully not. If you've made our list of anything, you're doing something wrong.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby Podcast.